Hello, I'm Steve. Thank you for visiting the Patio Heat channel, where we provide visual concepts of infrared heating as well as tips for ideal patio comfort. Check out our patioheat.com website for sales and more information. Please tap the like button if you find this video useful, as it helps others find our channel. Now let's get heating. All right, here's a little standalone pavilion residential application. And you can see it's mainly got bar stool seating here, and then there's a couple of chairs back over here. The setup, I don't have all the details, so this is really a preliminary view of this, but I don't have the details of the roof ceiling structure here. I don't know what's up in here. Maybe there's some beams coming across here, something joist coming across. I'm not quite sure. But in any case, I'm just going to lay out what I think might work well for this application. Let's go ahead and look at the overall dimensions. Overall dimensions I have. It's basically, I'm going to go with the outer dimension here, the countertop here, but basically we'll call it 18 feet by 15 and a half. And then I have, you can see 14, the base down here is at 14.6, down here is at 16.9. And then also we do have this part here that comes out further, and I have that at about 6.3 and 36 inches tall. This lower section of the eave I have at 8 foot, and then I have the apex of the rooftop or ceiling at 10 foot, and I think that's about it. All right, so obviously you can see we have some Infratech electric heaters. This is in I believe the desert environment, and it gets very cold in the winter and very warm in the summer. So this customer also stated that there was a lot of wind in the area, so electric heaters would work out very well in that atmosphere. So basically I have here are the SlimLine units. These are 4,000 watt units. Now I'm hesitant on placing anything warmer than a 4,000 watt heater at this height with regards to placing a heater above a bar stool area, just because I don't want to overheat them. I think this should be just fine, but some people might be a little bit cooler in, let's say, anything below 50 degrees. So you may consider putting a hotter heater here, but I think that the 4,000 should suffice for the majority of the colder season. You'll notice here that I do not have these brackets attached to the eave here, and that's because of the fact that this is the OEM standard bracket. You'll need to get a 4-inch longer bracket in order to meet the clearances. The clearances above the heaters are 6 inches from this edge here to this outer edge over here, and you can see with the standard bracket it would be touching or penetrating the eave over here. So they come in the standard bracket, and then they go in 2, 4, and 6 inch longer lengths. So I'm choosing the 4 because I really need 3. I think it's 3.5 is what I'm looking for. So the 4 is what I'm going to utilize for that. Now these particular heaters on the eave here I have at 20 degree angle. And I also have these in midair. I don't know if there's anything to attach on this particular portion of the patio, but I have these also at the same angle. And then over here I have them at 30 degree angle, and that's just because of the fact that I need to reach a little bit further out to the location out here, and you can see that the eaves stop a little bit short compared to this side over here. All right, now the other thing just want to be concerned about is that we're meeting the clearances of combustibles around the bottom of the heater, and it looks okay. We have a little bit of a question mark over here. Again, I'm not quite sure whether we're going to be able to place a heater over here at all anyways. And then the manufacturer does recommend a clearance of 3 feet between the heaters. I'm not sure that that's going to be possible with the distance that we have here and the amount of space that we need to heat up. I believe this section here I have at 24 inches off the ends. So if you went 24 inches here to here, that's where the starting point is, and that's where the heater is mounted. Same over here. And then over here I have at 36 inches from here to here, and same with this side over here, as well as this side over here. All right, the other thing I have is for there's going to be a cooktop, and this is basically a outdoor kitchen in here. I do have one placed in the center of the patio, so it's going to be centered this way, and then centered also this direction. And whatever, if there's a beam here, you can go down with a little bit, of a further drop. But this is actually at that 10-foot height that I have right here. Let's go ahead and look at the array footprint. You can see with the setup I have here, we're getting a fairly good coverage over here. Over here, I think this is an excellent coverage. If you're the coldest person in the room, then this would be a good spot for you. We got good consistent heating over here, as well as this portion over here. And of course in the center, we're not hitting the whole entire area here. We are hitting a good majority of it, so if you're occupying any of the space on this side here, it should be just fine, as long as it's standing inside here. These heaters really aren't made for, or I should say, this is not an application for casual sitting or sitting on a, let's say just a typical chair. I'm setting this up for bar stool seating height. So bar stool seating height is higher, and that's why I'm using this particular model here. And same goes inside here. I'm counting on the fact that this is just for standing room, and if you had seating for some reason, then this may or may not be suitable for you at all. So, all right, well, I hope this has helped. If you're looking for some assistance with your outdoor heating application and you would like us to review your plans, please send your information to designs@patioheat.com. I'm Steve. And again, please tap that like button. We don't advertise, we don't monetize, therefore YouTube will not promote our channel unless we receive your appreciation, and we thank you for that. Have a great day.